Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. I'm here to tell you about this absolutely stunning 2013 Land Rover Range Rover Sport that we have for sale. One amazing luxury sport utility vehicle. When it does come to sport utility vehicles, some of the most poshest and most well-known ones are the Range Rovers. They've had a long history of making great off-road vehicles and luxury off-road vehicles. And the Range Rover Sport's a little bit different in their formula. Before, the typical Range Rover was known as, one of those luxury vehicles that really was a capable off-road vehicle. It could, tackle some of the roughest stuff out there, kind of like a Jeep Wrangler in its abilities, in its off-road prowess. But with the Range Rover Sport, they have a little bit different formula. And if you look at the statistics of SUV buyers, you might understand why they decided to make this product available. Probably 90-95% of people who buy these things, even the Range Rovers, they don't take them off-road. Maybe they'll go on a dirt road, they'll go on, drive in the snow, going to the ski slopes, maybe some beat up dirt gravel roads, but they're not going to go on the Rubicon Trail, even though if it's capable of doing so. I mean, this is a beautiful, expensive vehicle. You don't want to get it all banged up, with jagged rocks and branches and brush, scraping up against it. And that's where the Range Rover Sport comes in. It's a little bit different than the Range Rover. The Range Rover Sport is geared more towards on-road drivability, where its handling and performance are more of the sporty end versus that roly-poly, softer off-road suspension. The suspension on this is geared more towards that firmer on-road and luxury. And they did a great job. It's very well received, and it's also at a little bit cheaper price point than the full-on, top-of-the-line Range Rover 2. But still, I've driven both, and it's very, very impressive. The fit and finish, the luxury amenities feel just as nice as the top-of-the-line Range Rover. Spectacular vehicle. Even still has that adjustable air suspension, so it can raise the height up for off-road, or you can raise the ride height to a lower section or lower position to make the entry-exit easier, or it also lowers the drag coefficient with that lower ride height when you're cruising on the highway for better gas mileage. And don't get me wrong, even though this is geared more towards the on-road world, this is still off-road. It still has off-road settings. It's still better off-road than probably almost any other vehicle it competes with. If you do want to take this thing on some beat-up roads or whatever for your lifestyle, it's still more than capable of. Dual zone auto climate control, heated seats, great sounding Harman Kardon audio system, navigation, backup camera, beautiful stitching and leather on the dashboard, contrast stitching in the seats, 28,000 miles, about average mileage for 2013. And it's in great shape. Clean Carfax vehicle. We do have a complimentary Carfax report for you to view on the vehicle detail page. You'll see a Carfax logo. Click on that Carfax logo and a complimentary copy of the Carfax report will pop right up. See, I have it in its slowest setting right now, making it easier to get in and out of. And then you just have this height adjustable thing, and sometimes it will automatically adjust as well too. But that air suspension is really nice too, because you're riding on air, so it has a beautiful, wonderful luxury car-like ride with that air suspension. And if you happen to be an out-of-state customer, we have experience selling cars and trucks all over the country. We can help arrange shipping almost anywhere in the U.S. Just give us a call. We have lots of experience, and we'll get you more information about that out-of-state purchase process and get you a shipping quote. One beautiful luxury SUV. If you're in the market for one, I think you'll be very impressed with this Range Rover Sport. Come in, take it for a drive. It is absolutely stunning.